What is going on in the field of cybersecurity? I am seeing that 60%, yes, 60% of cybersecurity professionals are looking to change their employers. That means they are unhappy. Maybe they feel that they're underpaid. Maybe they feel that they're overworked. Maybe they feel that the job that they're doing for their employer is not satisfying and they're looking to change their career. I don't know. We're gonna jump into this article to see what exactly is going on in the field of cybersecurity and why so many people, so many cybersecurity professionals are looking to change their employers. They're not saying that they want to change their field, but they want to change their employer. They're unhappy with the way that things are going with their current employers. Welcome to another episode of The Bug Bite, hosted by your shitty tech coach Ralph, where we're engineering twin. In this episode of The Bug Bite, we're going to be looking into why 60% of cybersecurity professionals are looking to change their employers. All right, so let's jump into it. Let's not waste any time. Let's jump into this article. So it says 60% of cybersecurity professionals looking to change employers. This was written by John Layden on March 6, 2025. Let's see what's going on here. It says, high salaries are not enough to discourage cybersecurity workers, including functional leaders, from keeping an eye out for better jobs in the competitive talent market. And cybersecurity is very, very competitive because cybersecurity is a big push because your reputation is based on a couple of things at a company, right? Number one, the software working, the company software providing value, but also your privacy being kept safe. So if one of those three pillars fall, then you are in a whole heap of trouble. Okay, so let's continue. It says cybersecurity worker job satisfaction is mediocre, with many staff actively considering a change. Only a third of respondents to an annual cybersecurity staff compensation benchmark report by IANS Research and Artico Search are likely to recommend their employer. Wow, that is a big. So you're telling me that in the age of so many people needing jobs, only a third, 33% of the respondents would actually recommend their employer to somebody seeking for a job. More than 60% are contemplating switching jobs within the next 12 months. Wow, that is crazy. Among those considering a change, dissatisfaction with career progression emerged as a key issue, meaning that they don't see any track forward, while work-life balance is less of a concern. If you guys know me, I couldn't give two flying what's about work-life balance. I have work balance. I've said that since the beginning. I have work balance. All right. I leave my job to go to my other job where I am working for me. I'm always working for me, actually, right? Because even when I'm working on my regular job, I'm still working for me to make myself better, to be able to provide for my family. Everything that I'm doing is for me, and I express that by adding value to the company that I work for and to my company's customers and clients as well. But at the end of the day, I work for me to make my life better and my family's life better. So whether I'm on my daytime job or I'm on my nighttime job, whether it is a live streaming, coaching, doing jiu-jitsu, everything that I do is work. I treat it as work. That way I'm able to dedicate myself to doing it. All right. All right, so it says that dissatisfaction with career progression is the highest among senior professionals, with 53% of cybersecurity functional leaders eyeing the exit. The study is based on responses from more than 500 cybersecurity staff across a range of industries and company types in the United States and in Canada. Security architects and engineers continue to earn top-tier salaries with average annual cash compensation of $206,000 and $191,000 respectively. Mid-level security analysts with about 5 years experience earning an average of $133,000 annually. Cybersecurity professionals with deep expertise in cloud security, application security, and threat intelligence earn significantly more than their peers, according to the report. Career development. Independent HR and tech recruitment specialists told CSO that the survey's finding aligned with their perspectives on the evolving cybersecurity job market. Poorly structured career development plans by organizations increase the risk of high turnover, especially among senior employees who place significant value on upward mobility, said Dr. John Blythe, director of cyber psychology at Immersive. So that's a very good point, right? Because when you are brand new to the field, you're like, you'll take whatever because you need to build that experience. We see so many people, they're begging for experience that they cannot find. But however, when you get that experience, when you can start getting like, oh, I know this stuff, I can go anywhere, and you don't have a clear progression plan for your career, and the company is kind of BSing you along the way, like, oh yeah, because here's the thing. As you get more experience, there's less opportunities and roles. So let's say you start off as like an analyst or something like that, right? Now let's say the next role is a team lead. There's going to be a bunch of team leads, right? But then the next role, like supervisor, there's going to be less supervisors. Now the next role is a manager. There's going to be less managers. So as you go up the progression chain, there's going to be less opportunities, and that's when people start to look for outside opportunities so that they can grow in their careers, right? It's just the way that things work. When people end up staying at 30 years at a particular company, either roles are being created for them, they were going up the ladder, or they were satisfied with where they were at, even if it was like a lower level role, and they just coasted the whole way through, right? So it says the expanding cybersecurity job market, particularly the demand for senior security managers, further facilitates job switching, Dr. Blythe said. The cybersecurity sector is full of naturally curious people. Therefore, some individuals will prioritize skill variety and new experiences over stability, he said. And I agree with that, because as you see on this channel, we do DevOps. We're learning ethical hacking. We're learning AI, large language models, prompt engineering, all that good stuff. And there is so much more to come, because we like to be well-rounded. Although my bread and butter is in the quality assurance industry, I like to learn different things to see how I can apply that to help me be a better quality assurance engineer. All right. Let's continue. Says Andy Wadsworth, director at the Bridge Morrison Specialist IT recruitment business, said that cybersecurity industry job seekers want to see a clear leadership strategy, agreed, and to work with on exciting, innovative cyber technology projects, including AI systems. Professionals working in the cybersecurity sector are keen to be involved in developing cyber strategies. And this is true even on junior candidates, who are often just as eager to be involved in the planning stages for cybersecurity projects, Wadsworth said. Wadsworth added that candidates are prioritizing employers that are prepared to invest in workers by allowing them to attend conferences alongside access to external training and development courses. Yep, you have to provide ways for your employees to continue to grow. So I heard this saying before, right? Where it's like, if we train our employees, then they will take that knowledge and leave. But then I heard on the other side that if we don't train our employees, then they will learn on their own, and then they'll leave. So for me, I think if a company invests in their employees and properly compensates them and everything like that, that builds a connection to that employer and that employee, that, okay, you helped me get here, and we are working on the same page. Most times, employees don't leave a company because of salary or upset at the company. They might leave because they are upset of like no opportunities or a bad manager, right? So it has to be teamwork, okay? So career growth, key to staff satisfaction. I agree with that without even reading it yet. So high salaries alone are no guarantee that the organization will lower their staff turnover rate. So turnover rate would be attrition, right? Despite earning top salaries, security architects and engineers still engage in job switching. Why is that? Because although you might make a top salary, let's say you're making $200,000 a year as a security architect or an security engineer, right? But if another company is offering you $200,000, but they're offering different opportunities, different benefits, then you're keen to go to that, right? So you need to make it because when you have the juice, right? You can go pretty much anywhere that you want. So the money doesn't really matter, that because if you can work remotely, you can get the money. It's not a problem. Then why, what else do you bring to the table? So you ask the company, you ask your employer, What do you bring to the table? And then you make your decision from there. So it's not just how much money they're going to pay you. Other factors such as recognition, career growth, autonomy, and meaningful work are equally crucial to overall satisfaction. I work with some amazing engineers. So the way that we do it at the company I work for is the product manager has, this is what we need to do, and says, engineer, you go and you take it, you figure it out for us. You bring us to the promised land. They're not micromanaging and everything like that. So when that's done, that gives the development team ownership and accountability and care to create meaningful work because you are the owner of it, right? And that's how we continue to crush it. Dr. Blythe added, employees who feel undervalued may experience reduced morale and productivity, eventually leading to higher attrition. It is critical that organizations establish structured career pathways, continuous upskilling opportunities, regular feedback mechanisms, and improve recognition programs to foster motivation and long-term commitment. Cybersecurity staff increasingly prefer hybrid or remote work. Many organizations are revisiting work from home policies, but cybersecurity professionals overwhelmingly prefer remote or hybrid arrangements. According to IANS's research, currently 52% work remotely and 43% in hybrid setups, with 59% expressing strong preference for fully remote work. Forcing a shift back to the office in this talent scarce field risks disengagement, increased turnover, and recruitment difficulties. IANS and Artico Search warn, says the Bridges Wadsworth warned that businesses that require staff to work from the office all or most of the time reduce their catchment area for talent that's already in short supply. That is definitely true for cybersecurity because there are not enough cybersecurity professionals. So when you try to say, okay, well, you have to be in the office, they're like, well, I'm going to go to a company that doesn't want me to be, that doesn't require me to be in the office, all right? And you limit your talent pool from all over the country and all over the world, right? As talented cybersecurity professionals are difficult to find, targeting talent within commutable reach of the office reduces the talent pool, Wadsworth told CSO. Adding that offering remote work allows employees to still obtain good candidates with a reduced salary package. Yep. So if they want to work remotely, then you can offer them less money based on where they're at, as a perk. I can't give you as much as if you were in the office, but I can give you this much, but you get to work. You're not spending on gas and all that good stuff, right? Because most candidates are accepting more time in the office as normal expectation and hybrid work can offer the best of both worlds. Despite the obvious advantages of working from home, most professionals appreciate the positive benefits of working in the office where they can engage with colleagues face to face and collaborate effectively as a team. Wadsworth said, there are definitely fewer cybersecurity professionals working fully remote these days, and hybrid is typical. Says Michael Goldberg, VP of Strategic Partnerships at Harvey Nash USA, said that demand for cybersecurity skills continue to rise while cybersecurity staff are looking for flexible working arrangements. I mean, can you blame somebody for not looking for comfortable and flexible working arrangements? Let's see. It says, career growth remains a key factor in overall job satisfaction, but more broadly, technologists are looking for flexible working arrangements. According to Goldberg concluded to attract highly sought after cyber talent, companies must go beyond competitive pay. Clear career growth and flexible work is now essential. With AI advancing, organizations must balance security, privacy, and innovation without stifling progress. 100% agree with that. 100% agree with that. All right. But with that being said, let's go back to our full screen. And there you have it, folks. There you have it. Thank you guys for tuning in. So the cybersecurity professionals are unhappy with their employers. They are looking for a way out. They're looking for other companies. They're looking to make more money. They're looking to be appreciated, not only tolerated. So I understand coming out of college, entry level, you're going into whatever company that you get. But as you progress into your career, now you can start being a little bit more picky. I used to tell people that all the time. Take whatever you can to get started. And now as you get experience, as you become the what, you decide where you want to go and you hold out whenever that's here, right? But that's about it for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of The Bug Bite. I really, really appreciate every last one of you for supporting the channel, helping us grow. Do me a favor, a big favor. On your way out, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know every time we go live and drop new content. As well, go to techcoachdrop.dev where we have exclusive content you're not going to find anywhere else on the internet, where I am sharing different tips, sharing my sprint reviews, my scrum nights, different opportunities and the ability to work with me one-on-one so that I can help you level up to the next level. All right. But with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. Tech Coach Drop. We are out.
Caught in a glitch. What's the fix this time? Chasing down bugs. Oh, it feels like a crime. Every software tale got a story to tell. In the world of tech, it's a digital swell. Watch us dive deep in lines of code, finding the truth on this heavy road. Welcome to the Bug Bite, we unveil the fight. In a world of software, we'll shine the light. From errors to dangers, we'll guide your way. Stay tuned for the scoop every single day. Lurk in the data stream. Hacking our dreams, is it all just a scheme? From the latest news to the viral threat, we break it all down, you ain't seen nothing yet. With every bug found, we take a stance. Join in the rhythm, give tech a chance. Welcome to the Bug Bite, we unveil the fight. In a world of software, we'll shine the light. From errors to dangers, we'll guide your way. Stay tuned for the scoop every single day. Hit the subscribe, don't miss out the fun. Together we'll conquer one bug at a run. Stay tuned for the scoop every single day. So hit that subscribe, don't miss out the fun. Together we'll conquer one bug at a run.